going to be hard.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll have a proximity fuse.
Well.
Oh, Fewington Wooingtons. That was a good press of the pause button. Hello, valued viewers. I hope you're all doing very well. Just a couple of days ago, I was speaking to my friend CH, and he said, Cap, I've just made the Iskander ground launch guided missile system. Would you like to come and play with it? And obviously, I said yes. Hello, CH.
Hello.
So we're going to do some tests to see which Ukrainian, European, and US missiles can defend against the Iskander. But before we do that, let's learn a bit about it. What drew you into making this system?
It's been heavily requested. It's sort of a Scud replacement. I think it went into service like 2005 or 6 or something like that, with missiles that can actually hit things. We'll get into them later, but I think some of them, the Iskander M, for example, I think you call it ground launched cruise missile, but there are two different systems. Iskander K, which we're looking at right now, is actually a land-based or ground-launched cruise missile system.
So I understand there's two variations of it, CH. You've got the K, which is going to fire the... Is this a variant of the Caliber cruise missile?
Yeah, that's correct.
And it will carry or fire 4 of them per vehicle up to 810 nautical miles, which is very impressive. And then you've got the probably more well-known from the internet M version here, with what I believe is up to 2 ballistic hypersonic missiles with a range of up to 270 nautical miles. Have I got that right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's a short-range ballistic missile, and it's sometimes called quasi or semi-ballistic because it doesn't go that high. So it's something in the middle between, but it's pretty fast, as you mentioned.
Yes.
Like Mach 5 or 6.
Same kind of thing with Scud. It was somewhere between ballistic and non-ballistic. I'm never quite sure what to call them, but yeah. What would be the reason for using one over the other?
They're very different as missiles. I mean, the cruise missiles are terrain following much more slowly, but it's more sneaks upon you, and the other one goes up high. So I think it depends on what kind of defenses you are seeing on the other side. The very fast missiles are very hard to intercept.
We're going to put them up against an unguarded target, and we're going to take it in turns to defend it with missile defense and see which can defend successfully. So let's have a look at the systems that are defending it. I think we're going to start here. SA-12, the most modern indigenous Ukrainian SAM we understand is the SA-12 S-300V. Pretty much all of the indigenous SAMs are relics of the Cold War, pre the dissolving of the Soviet Union, so 1980s tech. S-300V is a 1980s sight developed to shoot down missiles, possibly even ballistic missiles. I don't really know exactly what it can take on. Also, 1980s S-300 non-V, we can see here. Also, SA-15 systems, short-range missile defense. Also, short-range multi-role SA-19 Tunguska. It can do just about everything, anti-aircraft, anti-helicopter, and anti-missile. Also, as provided from Germany, I think it was, Gepard units here. SPAAs, self-propelled AAA systems, and finally, about to be supplied to Ukraine, America's Patriot system. We have a modern incarnation here of a PAC-2 GEM-T and PAC-3 MSE integrated system. I put 2020s here. I mean, the reality is Patriot systems are actually a hodgepodge of various decades. Various bits get replaced and added on, but I'm going to put it as the 2020s. Our setup is going to be very simple. We have a target in our kind of pseudo-Ukraine, or it doesn't even have to have anything to do with Ukraine. It's just a pseudo-target. It's that building there. We must protect that building there for whatever reason. 26 miles away is the K variant of the Iskander, the cruise missile variant, and 100 miles away is the ballistic variant. We'll start with the cruise missile variant. It will fire 4 of its cruise missiles at the target. We'll see what can defend it, and then we'll do the ballistic variant. So let's start very simply with the Gepard defending the building from the K variant of the Iskander. 4 Gepards spaced around this building. Yep. They're set to maximum skill level for your information, viewers, and red alert, so they're ready to fire. Let's fire our first Iskander K at them. Here she is in all her glory. She does look very Scud-like, doesn't she, CH?
Yeah, they reuse these kind of chassis. You can see almost everywhere, like at the Bastion, the
Yep. Oh yes, of course.
shore system also. Yeah.
Lovely animation. Look at that, viewers. And I should say the quality of the model as well. Look, if you zoom in, it's absolutely awesome. As you'd expect by now. Nice eyeliner.
Yeah, we're very progressive.
Yes, that's important. There, the hatch is opening. A thing is about to happen, viewers, and there it is. Look at it go. Good animation. Watch his little wings unfold. It's a modern caliber cruise missile, viewers. It will go, as you saw, 810 nautical miles, nearly 900 statute miles. It's a serious piece of kit.
Yeah, it's pretty much all down to if the Gepard radars are up to spec, if they are configured from a very old version or something newer, and if they can pick it up, can they do it in time? I think the span of time they have for engaging them is very short here, even if they are not hypersonic in any way, shape, or form.
Roger, and CH picked up on a really, I think we've got loads of talking time. Something CH said there, really interesting. Whenever you see a unit like this, or a Russian one, or a Ukrainian one, or whatever on the battlefield, there's never one variant of it. They always get modernized over the decades, and you never really know quite which one you're looking at. I swear there must be people paid lots of money looking at pictures trying to identify which version of what unit is out there. So that's something it's important to recognise. Okay, they're only AAA, so they've only got about a mile or so of firing range. So we'll just skip forward. Right, let's see if they're even going to look like they're going to attempt to. Oh, they're firing!
Wow.
They're firing!
Yeah.
It's working. It's the age.
Rapid. Yeah.
Twin Oerlikon 35mm, I think, guns. Look at that. Yeah. What a great start, CH. I really thought... Oh, they missed it. They missed it. They couldn't get the lead.
Yeah.
Smack.
Exactly.
It's down. How about that?
A nice try.
Yeah. And then they couldn't reacquire in time. Wow, this is already a brilliant video. Look at that, viewers. They just can't get it. Which is a shame, because it's kind of what this thing was designed for. Well, that's not necessarily true. It's really originally designed for helicopters and stuff, but they just can't do it. Too fast, too low.
Yeah. I mean, you can always argue it should be more optimized if you put it in the line of fire, but how would you know from where the missile will come?
There's also one thing, viewers, one really annoying thing that it could be. I've done some tests like this before with this gun here, and of course the bullets looked like they're hitting the missile, and I thought, oh, why aren't they hitting? And believe it or not, what was happening is they were so perfect, they were straddling the missile, so the missile was actually going through the fire here, if that kind of makes sense. It's a bit unrealistic. Well, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Maybe it's realistic, maybe it's not. But anyway, that was interesting. Viewers, you're going to have to argue that out. We're going to have to move on now to Gepard versus the Ballistic variant. I don't think there's any way they're going to get shot down. Bearing in mind they can't shoot the 400 knot variant down, but give me a prediction. They're a bigger missile, so that's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very big missile. That's a good mention. I think it's like 8,500 pounds with a warhead of around 1,500 pounds. But as you mentioned, I mean, it tops out at even Mach 6 or 7. It will just swoop by, I think.
In real life, I imagine these would come down kind of like the Scuds, really steeply, almost 80-degree angle or something like that.
Actually, in real life, they have different trajectories, and they also configure these with waypoints before, so they go around the different SAM networks. That's the point. They can actually navigate, and they don't actually go. That's also why it's a semi-ballistic missile. It have different trajectories. Some of them are steep, and some of them are not. So they have different.
That's unreal, that's it. Look at me learning from you. Right, okay, so they're, well, yeah, what's their guidance? INS, GPS, I guess a mixture of that.
Yeah, their version GLONASS, yeah.
Wow, alright viewers, very good. Right, I probably won't even need to fast forward it, the thing is so fast. 4,000 knots, can you do that in your head, Mark? 7? Question mark?
Yeah.
Right, here we go, viewers. Coming down at about 45-degree angle, and there is no Gepard in the world that's going to shoot that.
No. I mean, Mach 6, it's about 2,000 meters per second, like 2 kilometers a second. I mean...
Roger, I'm just extremely his turret. Quick. His turret aimed!
Yeah.
He aimed at it. Bless his cotton socks. He aimed at that thing. One thing I didn't... Oh, there's another one coming, isn't there? Oh, no, I missed it. Dang. Any idea what the impact speed would have... I was so busy doing my own chat there, my own spiel, I forgot to check what its impact speed was. Did you have any idea?
No, I actually didn't look either.
We'll check next time, viewers. As you can see, really interestingly, the Gepards did try to fire it, but they obviously they couldn't get their guns in front. So there you go. Right, viewers, we're moving on to the Tunguska, Russia's kind of Cold War variant of the Gepard, if you like.
And this is going to be interesting because, these have the missiles with longer legs than the Gepard. So, and firing towards these lower targets might actually have a chance to stop it with the missiles.
I'm going to have a prediction, and I'm going to go against you, CH. The cannon is more or less the same, or very similar to the cannon, twin cannon in the Gepard. It's radar guided, radar assisted, also with search radar. CH thinks the missiles may be able to shoot the cruise missile, and maybe you're right. I was about to argue that they couldn't really shoot a very fast moving target because they're SAC-loss guided, quite an old cheap way of guiding. But then again, caliber missile isn't actually going that fast, is it?
Exactly.
Right, place your bets, Viewingtons. Who's going to win? Caliber or Tunguska?
Depends on how low they go and mask themselves in the terrain.
Also, line of sight, line of sight is a thing, and it just so happens in this case, by pure bad luck, that those missiles, I think they were coming directly over that building there. So, I'm not going to lie, that was a bit unlucky, maybe a bit stupid. We did have an agreement before doing this, just say, Cap, don't put any of the units in stupid positions. It appears I've just done that. But let's see what happens anyway. Worst case, I'll have to go back and move things. I think at the moment it's looking through that building with a search radar, isn't it? Spectacularly unlucky.
Spot.
Welcome
Spot to replace that.
Oh no, someone's firing. They're firing, CH. I don't know
someone is in place.
I'm just going to sit and wait. Yep, there it is.
Yeah. Ooh, they're firing everything.
Damn, oh, there it is. No, they very much saw it a long time ago, and they did not shoot their SAC-loss missiles. Maybe the target's too small, and they got through again. Look at that.
Yeah.
Guns just not effective against it.
Yeah, exactly. It's too hard to move that quickly.
Oh, Jesus, that looks so freaking cool. Look how cool it looks, viewers. I feel like I'm in friggin' Terminator 4. Or maybe 5. Well. Again, let me know what you think, viewers. I mean, this is pretty much designed to shoot that missile down, so maybe there's a game problem there for reasons I don't really understand, but I personally think that should be taking it down. But there you go. They certainly had a good pop at it, didn't they? Right, okay.
Absolutely.
Well, let's fire the ballistic variant at it. Don't see any reason why it should be able to take the ballistic variant. It's not designed to.
No, it would only be possible if they have enough lead for the missile to be used. With the guns, it's impossible. I mean, it should be pretty impossible with these missiles also, but at least they could have some luck and hit it.
Roger.
Just putting the missile in its way.
I love this. Look at these jumbo missiles.
Yeah.
When I saw the screenshot first of all, I was like, he's photoshopped that to make it look stupid. No, it does look that stupid. Friggin' size of it. Imagine the bang that makes when it goes
24
up.
feet.
Right. It reminds me of a TACMS. I am a TACMS.
Yes. I think it's 3 feet in diameter. And these can also be thermonuclear.
Wow. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, oh God, what is it? Wasn't there a ship fired variant of this? Or no, the Kinjal. It reminds me of the KH-47 M2 Kinjal.
Yeah, exactly. It's very, shaped like that, exactly.
Okay, here's the thing. Why do Russia have hypersonic semi-ballistic missiles all the way back in 2006, and China have a similar variant, the YJ-21, whereas America and that NATO doesn't have them? Am I missing the obvious? Maybe
it wasn't part of the doctrine to develop these. I've read a lot on it lately. They are trying to step up that game currently.
You could argue maybe that a lot of Russian stuff is for defense only, but there's nothing defensive about this. Not really. It's an attack missile for attacking stuff. I'll look at the graphics, by the way, viewers. Right, anyway.
But we have the precision strike missile for the HIMARS now, which are Mark 6.
Ah.
Fired from ground.
Oh, right. Oh, it's slowing down, but it's still pretty fast. So that is going to be... I can see, stuff's going to... Pause! Oh, that would have been a great screen grab, wouldn't it? I'm smashing you! Yeah, that's going, what's that divided by 650? I don't know.
Six Mark 6,
Mark
5
6
6,
impact.
6.
Yeah.
Have they turned around? Yeah.
Pause. Let's go and have a quick look. Oh yeah, they turned, but again, could not get a solution, and obviously you can't expect them to. I mean, here's how fast that's going, viewers. That there is going more than twice as fast than the rounds from this cannon. Pretty much.
Exactly. I mean, the reaction time for a lot of these radar stuff by the target is about 2 seconds. In 2 seconds, it has moved like 4 kilometers.
Roger. Oh, look, this one's got his turret stuck through the ground because he was trying to lead in front of it. I think he's jammed. There we go. Look, let's watch it happen, viewers. He gave it a go, but I mean that thing's coming twice as fast as a rifle bullet. No chance. No chance. Let's try something that is 100% made for it. The SA-15 Tor. We actually have a slightly modernised version, the M1 from the 90s, but it's going to do pretty much the same thing. Anti-missile sight, pretty much. You can shoot helicopters and planes as well. Okay, we're going to launch these guys at it first of all. Pang, 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 pang. Pang, pang, pang. Pang, pang. Right. I am very confident that these are going to be intercepted by SA-15.
I think you're correct. They should definitely be able to do it. I mean, the missiles aren't very fast, and they don't need a line of sight for the missile launch. They cold launch the missiles, so
yeah. I mean, this
you go straight up and then go down to the
literally in the job description, viewers. Okay, I don't know which one to watch, so I'm going to go for this one. In fact, I'll be able to see any launches from here. Here we go. It's seen them. Search radar picks them up. Track radar engages, which is this fascia there, and then we get maximum boom boom VLS system.
It's a cool launch.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pause that and see. So it took its sweet time. Look, it
needed
exactly. To wait. So it can only fire at 2 miles, and that's probably because there is stuff in the way. I'm aware of that, but it's it's gone up. Scratch that. It waited. I waited on purpose. All right, very good. That's a pretty good unit, that Tor.
Yeah.
Good at doing his job. I'm gonna. Now you're asking why does this missile pop up? Viewers, well, if it didn't pop up, it would just crash into a tree as it was about to hit the target. It needs to pop up to really get a good trajectory to hit a target if any useful.
Wow, they're really in the sky.
Yeah, good units. 8 missiles each, I think. Easy. Oh, naughty. Bang. All right, well that was fairly easy.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask for a prediction now on a Mark 6 ballistic, semi-ballistic missile, CH.
I don't think they stand a chance. I would, be very impressed if they, exactly happen to intercept these.
All right, we'll go Viewingtons, the big comedy silly missile. I'm a silly missile. You absolutely have to punch through a defense system. I'll give you Iskander, the semi-ballistic variant, and let's see what happens now, viewers. Now, can they pick him up with their radar? Probably. Why not? It's a big, funky missile. It's not stealth, as far as I'm aware. There's the building, by the way, on the right there, so we can see that come down. Yeah,
but from the time they pick them up and they need to track them, I think they need 1 or 2 seconds, and that's
at Mark 6. That's a lot of miles. But some clever guy could probably work it out for us, but not me. Oh no! Look at that. Didn't even blink, viewers, and it had all the time in the world to see it. Well, not all the time, but it had all the distance. It's because, like you said, they're coming in at Mark 6, and this thing has it fired! Missed! It fired and missed! Wow!
Someone actually were working that day.
So, the first one came in, and this guy managed to sort of rotate his turret, but never got a solution to fire. So his turret was already rotated in the right direction. Remember, this guy has to point this antenna at it. And when the second one came, its track antenna was already aimed there in the right place, and so it could get a solution and fire. But the missile, no comprende, can't do the turning, overload G, weight of the missile, whatever, just can't intercept something that fast. Great.
That's a good point. I mean, the traverse speed is pretty low on that one.
It almost made it look at it. Look at its vapor or its smoke intercept. You can see it tried its intercept there. Yeah. And it's cancelled its set. When it realises it's missed, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're getting somewhere, CH. We're getting somewhere. Right, what's next on the list? Next on the list, viewers, is the mid-80s SA-10 S-300 Grumble sight. Again, a relic from the Cold War. I'm parking them about a mile aft of the target with plenty of visibility. even slightly further back. When they do Patriot defense, they always say put them a couple of miles after the target to look over the target. So I'm going to assume the same is with this SA-10. I'm also putting them really close to each other on purpose. A lot of you guys complain that the units can't see through each other. Luckily, in game they can. So you could put them on top of each other and they would still perform perfectly well. And I do hope it stays like that, because it would be a nightmare having to worry about units shielding other units. So I could put them anywhere in terms of closeness to each other, and it won't cause any problems with the radars or sensors. So. Right, so this is not an anti-missile site. The original S-300 was for taking down aircraft, subsonic or supersonic, but certainly nothing hypersonic. Let's go try it, first of all, against the Caliber cruise missile. Although it's a 1980 SAM site, it's actually pretty good. Range of, what, 60, maybe 70 miles. Depending on the target altitude and whatnot. Much less, obviously, against the missile. It still will need line of sight, obviously, to see these missiles, so I won't see them until they pop up.
It was a very high-end system in its time, so it's a long-range system. It has everything going for it, except it's a very old system. But I think if it actually can pick things up in good time with the large radars, it definitely. I think one of the issues here is the accuracy of these missiles.
It's already fired, CH. Let's just see where it fired at.
Okay.
I think because they come out of the unit and they go up and then they go down.
Let's see how will they interpret that.
Yeah, so I'll probably lose track. Yeah, I saw them at 20 odd miles. Yeah, they're dying now when they go back down. Look, that's funny. All right, you can pretty much ignore that. I've obviously put the site deliberately close because I didn't want to have to wait half an hour for these.
Yeah, they're bleeding them out.
Yeah, I'm slightly worried I haven't got enough units. Let me just go and check, viewers. Yeah, they've run out. Let's go down some more units, viewers. Teething problems. Well, at least we know they can fire. Again, I'll just show you that I can put them anywhere. On a tree. On there. Not going to make any difference. They'll just blow themselves up now.
Pushing your luck.
Right, let's try that again, viewingtons. So they were shooting them as they were shot out of the launcher before they had gone down to cruise altitude. This is my little inventory of SAMs I'm picking out from, by the way, viewers.
But their reaction time was pretty impressive.
Well, it really was, wasn't it?
Too impressive.
Yeah, almost too impressive. Yeah, one thing, these will operate as if they're brand new, viewers, as if it was 1985 or whenever they first came out. In real life, these are all 40-year-old units, and half of the systems just won't work because, well, nothing works when they're 40. You can see me as an example for that. Desperately needs updating.
Is that rust on the radar?
There's rust on the radar. There they go. Even for an old system, it's pretty good. They can track. Oh man, it was 8 targets. I've forgotten now. But it's even against an F-16 or an F-18, it's a pretty hard system to beat.
Yeah.
And it can shoot missiles as well, and a big, powerful radar.
Yeah. TVM guided, I think.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, I think the weak spot here is their actual accuracy. It's probably like 40-50 meters.
Yep, they're not very accurate. They relied on a big warhead, didn't they? Big, relatively old missile with a big warhead,
exactly. These are also the 7 meters missile, I think. Like 25 feet or...
They won't see them again until they pop up again, so...
Yeah.
And there will be a minimum range for this kind of unit. Although I doubt we'll see that minimum range coming into play today. Right, let's watch them pop up and see the fireworks. Up they go.
Interesting. How they have their chance, let's see.
There they are. Okay. Oh, the radar's not tracking them.
It's too close.
Too close. I'll have to move that back, viewers.
Oh, yeah, so the sneaking here actually worked in favor of the cruise missile.
Yeah, so what I was saying about Patriot, one of the reasons that Patriot sets so many miles back after the target, I think we've just found out why. Oh, it's turning. I can see its radar turning there, but it's not going to be quick enough. We'll move it back, viewers.
No one would ever hire us to protect their sites.
Not really. We're pretty rubbish at this, if I'm completely honest. Best pretend you didn't see that, viewers. Half the skill in getting these sites to work is to figure out where the bloody hell you put them, and there's no manual to tell us this stuff. So, right, fine. I'm going back. It's also omnidirectional, viewers, so I can put it at any orientation. Yeah. Right, you tell me, how many miles off the site should it be, CH? What do you think?
Well, I have no idea, but it's probably more than that. But, yeah.
Do that. I'm worried about the missile time actually getting there.
Yeah. 5 miles.
Okay, I'm about 5 stat shoot miles now. I'm even, just to absolutely make sure, I'm even going to point them towards the target, which they probably would anyway, actually. Don't worry, I'll splice it in with a wonderful star fade, CH. Okay, Mark II Viewingtons.
Yeah.
You're watching it not work again.
Let's see.
Again. I mean, we are thinking about it. We're really abusing this. This system is absolutely not designed for SHORAD. What we want here is SHORAD, short-range air defense, shooting stuff at a quick reaction time within 5 miles. An S-300 is not designed for that at all. It's designed to have big, long-range, open spaces, targets 70 miles away. It's designed for shooting down B-52 bombers, squadrons of them. It is not designed for SHORAD. And we can see one of the reasons it's struggling now. It's reaction time. They've got to frigging hand crank that giant radar around, or, you know, it takes a long time. That's actually a really good demonstration of that concept right here. I can't see it, by the way, so I guess I better pause.
There
it is. Again, it's red alert, so it's set up. It's as ready to fire as it possibly can be. It may simply be the case.
Yeah, which we actually, I mean, they were very quick firing the first ones at the longer distance.
Oh yeah, they were, weren't they? But maybe it just prefers longer distance.
Yeah, it actually looks like that.
I think it's just not suitable to do this. I think we can keep moving that back. It's popping up too quickly.
Yeah.
No, not going to do it. Yeah, it did. About frigging time.
I think he might hit the next one, maybe, or...
I'm going to pause. It takes too long, viewers. Too long. Cancel the missile.
Okay.
It's
so it was for the first one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it only has a second because it pops up and then it goes down and it will lose it again.
It's doing an alert, but it's not. It's just no good. Right, viewers. Absolutely.
It would never have the time to get there also in time, as you mentioned.
That's just useless. If you put it too close, it's with an arm in. If you put it further back, it's outside of arm in, but the missiles are too slow. The worst, it's the reaction time of the radars. These are not quick reaction. These are not SA-15. They're not designed to lock fire. They're designed to take their sweet friggin' 1980s time. Right. Well, I'm slightly worried we're going to have the same problem with the V model as well, but I guess. Right, we're going to try them against something that might be more suitable to defend from, which is the Ballistic variant now. The Ballistic variant is not going to pop up and hide. It's going to be a very big, fat, heavy target, viewers.
Actually, more what they were designed for, even if the speed here is pretty high. So actually, going very high. I think we saw around 130, 140,000 feet.
I mean, these Grumble missiles are going to top out about Mark 4, and they won't burn for very long, so they'll only go Mark 4 for a little bit of time. Whereas these are going Mark 6 at the end, Mark 7 earlier on, so I'm not sure a 1980 SAM can do this, but let's see. Right, it's going to be a ways before they're certainly within range. I mean, is it going to be above their seeding? These, even these old 1980 sites could actually fire up to about 100,000 feet. I make sure Blackbird couldn't get over them, which it couldn't. So, but
they didn't fire on the way up, or no?
They're over 100 miles, CH.
Sorry,
So let me check their range. I mean, they're a good target for an SA-10 if they're within parameters. At 100, well, they're just coming into parameters now. Now they're in parameters. They're under 100,000 feet. Are they going to fire? There's nothing to really indicate that they're about to fire. They're obviously VLS or TEL launched.
Yeah, or you're looking for some sort of green light. Or
green light, but a little guy shouting, fire! No, can't handle it. This 1980s arse is too slow. I'm too slow. Oh,
wow.
1980s arse is not too friggin' slow. Russian technically this is. Wow, okay.
And that might be smart to not fire too early because, as you mentioned, it will burn out pretty quickly.
I should say, viewers, and I didn't actually realise this until literally making this video. This is a SA-10B site. It's actually a slightly later model, which I think was late 80s. I'm not sure. As the PS variant. I didn't realise that, but all right. As it fired when they were roughly, for what it's worth, about, not far enough away. So what I'm going to do is put it in slow motion now. Just watch the relative speeds of these missiles. So the hypersonic missiles coming in at, as you can see down the bottom left, nearly 4,000 knots, viewers. The Grumble going to intercept it is 1,000 knots. It'll increase it to 2,500 knots, but nowhere near is that going to get there in time. Oh, maybe. I don't know. That's the target. Whoa! Whoa, viewers! Oh, it's having to go. Look at its trajectory. Look at its trajectory stage. I'm not going to make it.
It's going to hit the target.
You can make it, man. Bang!
Oh, it almost
that was brilliant. The guy's own friggin' target. Talk about a mismatched friggin' target, viewers, or a mismatched fight. Now that is interesting. I'm wondering if there's any a better position for the SAM site. Thinking about that.
Exactly.
Do you think it needs to be in front of it?
Yeah, that would be a real problem if your missiles hit your own target.
I don't know, viewers. Would it be better in front of it, or I don't know where to put this thing. I guess we'll try it in front of it.
Yeah, at least it won't hit its own protected target.
Oh, he did hit his own target this time. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, we're in a strange position where the SA-10 actually helped the ballistic missile blow its thing up. Purely for interest, because we're all learning here, viewers. Try putting this sucker in front of its thing. So that was 5 miles behind. Let's do a few miles ahead, shall we? I'm not going to go too far. Okay, we're 3 or 4 miles ahead now, viewers. I can't work in my head if it's going to help or not. I can't work this out.
Yeah, so in this case, it will be much higher in trajectory, the target, when it comes in. Yeah, so they might be able to take it on the way up. Yeah, it's actually the perfect placement, I mean, for the protecting side.
Got its credentials. We've got the ballistic missile's credentials, so it's not in an envelope at the moment because it's high. It's now an envelope, so it's now going to start thinking about firing. But you've got its 1980s reaction time now. Crank the radar round, lock the radar onto a thing. A guy, you know, he probably feels very space age, but that guy doing the controlling in there is he's twiddling wheels and he's doing all kinds of 1980s crap.
Yeah, people were pretty slow at that time.
Yep. Oh, this is interesting science, viewers. Yes, it's a missile up. All right, we've got a Grumble B out. It's gone backwards! It's gone backwards!
Yeah, he's checking the trajectory. Yeah.
What the heck? They fired it backwards.
Yeah.
And it's going to bend and go round. His 1980s protractor hand-cranked radar is like, this is the best interception route for a Mach 6 missile.
Yeah, and that's why it took an extra second. It had to turn around.
Wow. God, can you imagine if it made an intercept now? Best missile ever. It's not going to do it. Look at that thing coming in at Mach 6, viewers. The math just isn't there. The computer brain isn't there. Back in these days. Oh, I don't know.
It's still
accelerating. I don't know. I can't see it. The
friggin'
sun's in the way. There it is. It's missed. You got the maths wrong.
Okay, maybe it can't handle the G's. I mean, exactly. When the math, goes to shit, it has to use the G's, and it doesn't have them.
It's just like, pull as much as you can, but, missile can only pull so much. Look at that, viewers. Let's try and get an expanded view of that. Look, I love watching these, not vapor trails, you know what I mean, smoke trails. You can see exactly what's happening. It tried, viewers. How close is it to that? It went right through the trail, look. Look at that math. The timing was wrong, viewers. It almost got the timing wrong, but again, it's not as smart as a modern, maybe Patriot is going to be able to do better. Ooh.
And I suspect the maximum G load for turning isn't that great on these old missiles. And the Iskander is actually a thrust vector missile.
Yeah, right. And it's not going to even try and fire this time. Yeah. A great point by the... I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Not worth it. The guy's like shot himself with a pistol. The guy who's doing the maths. I can't keep up. A great point by CH there. These missiles were designed to, you chuck them up and you loft them for 70 miles against B-52s. They're not designed as SHORAD like a Tor missile, so the G overload that they can handle is just not, why would they bother designing it to be super high? You wouldn't. So we're in a weird position here where the best system so far, the best, most modern system so far, can't do anything. It can't shoot the cruise missiles because it doesn't have the reaction time, and it can't shoot the ballistic missiles because the maths is too hard. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you science. Next, viewers, the most modern indigenous system they have is the S-300V in Ukraine, a mid-1980s site deliberately made for shooting down missiles. You've got a C2 command element. You've got a grill pan radar. Friggin' massive. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of a man and look at the size of that radar. Russians are nuts. High screen. I don't know what these are, to be honest. There are more radars. 1980s terribly inefficient radars. You've got a billboard search radar, so I'm guessing that will spin around, but we'll see. First of the launchers is these 4 big launchers with its own little doodah there. Smaller missiles. I can't remember what they're called, but you've got these. I know this one. This is the only one in... Oh, it didn't work. There we go. These ones are called the Giants. It can only carry 2 because they're so big. Therefore, shooting up to like 150,000 feet to shoot incoming US whatevers. Minutemen and all. I don't know. I just don't know about it. But that's that. What I'm going to do is add in a bunch of extra launchers. Okay, viewers, I put them 3 miles aft. Probably going to have the same problem. It's not a SHORAD. It's not quick alert. It's a big 80s piece of steel, and it probably takes a long time to get the missiles up in the air. So we're probably going to see the same lovely little models here from the High Digit Sam's team. Nice guys. Look, they're doing a thing. Look, they've already found a target. No, they haven't. No, it's spinning. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. They found them everywhere.
It's just going a bit nuts. They're everywhere. They're coming out of the goddamn walls, man. Interesting. They appear to be in a kind of desert colour scheme. Now, I wouldn't have thought these would ever have been used in a desert. Iran, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know who has them. Syria?
Maybe they forgot to paint.
Probably. It's the undercoat, viewers.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, let's see what's happening. And missiles are well on the way, so they didn't shoot them when they went up.
It'll be interesting to see if they launch the 9 M82, the large one.
I want to see the giant go up.
Like 6,000 kilos or something, if I remember correctly. What's that, 12,000 pounds?
Freedom units. I'm all about the friggin' freedom units. Yeah. Right, waiting for line of sight. There she goes. We'll try to put them in front if this doesn't work. It's not going to work. There's plenty of line of sight there, but... Radar's turned. Missile out. Wow. It was one of the small ones.
But yeah, and the small ones aren't that small.
No, they're not. They're as big as a friggin' house.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not going to do it, is it? Or is it?
Yeah, it's a trajectory issue again, I think.
Yeah. Oh, got one! He got one! Look at that!
Just in time.
What a frigging system!
Yeah, that's impressive.
He's not going to get this one, is he? No. I think, why don't we try them in front as well, CA? Here's the problem now, viewers. It's impossible to know whether they should be in front or behind until we try it. Right, we're going to go in front. So there's...
We need him on the roof.
Yeah, that would be friggin' awesome, actually. I said this is pretty realistic terrain. It's flat, but there are trees and buildings and stuff, and you're never going to find. You're never going to find like a 10-mile completely open area with nothing in it. It just doesn't happen. So I'm going to put it. That looks like kind of open area, a couple of miles in front of the target. Let's try that.
It always looks more open when you look in the map.
Right, it does, doesn't it? And then you look at it from 3D, and it's like,
wow,
and
you
I can't see anything.
Right in there. Exactly.
Right, Viewingtons, we're trying again. Be very.
That was a good start. I mean, they actually took one out.
Right.
That's the first. Yeah.
Well, now here's why this won't work, because they don't start popping up until they're next to the target. So this will just fly straight over them. Old big systems are just no good, viewers, for this. They just can't do
altitude.
it.
Yeah.
The altitude.
Because again, with the terrain masking actually works. The two different things we talked about earlier. Complete two different systems with the cruise missiles. That's
just going straight past them.
Following terrain, yeah. And in real life, they can actually fly even lower. I have put them at some altitude, the cruise missile, because AI will run them into the ground sometimes.
I've paused it because they are tracking. This is a track radar here, and it's moving. Again, don't worry about them all looking through each other, viewers. It's not a thing. I know it looks silly, but right. So look, watch it move. You see, it's tracking.
Yeah.
It's tracking. Yeah. So it's seen him and it's lost him, and it's tracking. It can't get him. It can't, and it's lost him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see it. I can see it right there. You probably can't see it on your screen, but that's it. It's too low. It's too low. It's popping up now. Let's see if he gets it when he's popping up low. Where is it? It's over there somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, they're really going to have to catch up if they're trying to fire behind.
Let's see if it's definitely there somewhere.
Yeah, and the pop-up action is only for a couple of seconds. I mean, it doesn't take long.
I can't see it, but it's...
Should at least try.
God damn it, that tree! There's always... Was there a tree in the friggin' mission editor, viewers? Yes. Yes, there was. Yeah. But everywhere, there's going to be a tree wherever we go, viewers. They haven't friggin' Agent Oranged everything. Right, where do you want me to put it?
Where would you even find a tree in real life?
Right.
Put them in your living room.
Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to put this, so I'm going to put it here, question mark?
Yeah, that's perfect.
In real life, I just need to burn 10 square miles of area anywhere around the target so that we can friggin' see it. Right, work. Right, here we go, viewers. What's possibly going to go wrong this time? There's your track radar. That's the one you want to look at, viewers. If it's not spinning or it's not tracking, then it's not tracking. There it is. It's found it.
Yeah.
You see, every time it stops, it's because it's lost it.
Oh, so it's on fire.
Stop.
Yeah.
What did it
there's
fire?
a missile there. M83.
Found it.
Pretty good.
Did he get it?
I don't know.
No, he didn't.
No. What did he lost track?
He went behind a tree.
So yeah, exactly.
Wherever I put that, viewers, there's always going to be some trees. And that's the whole point about flying low. It means, yeah, lost track. There's
self-destruction.
missed. I just missed. Can't handle it, viewers. Can't handle it.
We really tried this time.
Yeah. It's outside the parameters of what that radar can handle. Now here's the only real chance he gets. It's probably too stupid to realise.
Yeah.
No. Too slow. That might be one. That might be one. Oh, I don't know, it's hard to... No, it missed all of them.
Oh, yeah.
No, I could put them anywhere, and even if I put them further back, viewers,
it wouldn't help.
The missile travel times too. Okay, can't do it. Right, so we're going to do ballistic missile. Let's try behind first of all. Oh man, SAM placement is frigging black magic.
Yeah.
Black magic.
But what we learned is that it actually makes a difference. I mean, we didn't get the perfect score of it, but we actually... They did actually react in different ways, depending on where we put them. So
it's good to see all that stuff modelled, viewers. Right, the ballistic missile now, I've put it a couple of miles behind the target in the openest field I can find.
That doesn't mean much, yes.
Predictions. What is the... Well, it was pretty much not designed to shoot Iskander, but it was designed to shoot pretty much missiles like this, you know, from... And the engagement height is massive. It will fire at these things at 150,000 feet, so it could fire.
I think the 9M82, the largest one, has maximum altitude of 98,000, I think.
Oh, that's strange. I thought it went higher than that, but yeah, okay, fine. And look at it, it's a beast, viewers. That's as big as that's bigger than my house. 1,000 feet, 110,000 feet, nothing yet. 130,000 feet, nothing yet. Track it, track it. Descent. Tracking. Yeah. Pause. Let's see what he fired. 8-2.
Yeah, the large one. Yeah.
The giant. No, that's not a giant. That's not a giant. That's not a giant. A giant looks different. No, you're right. It is a giant.
82 should be a giant. Yeah,
that's a giant, viewers. It's friggin' ridiculous.
With all the cool colors.
Yeah.
Every color.
Yeah, I don't know. They did actually paint in my colour. I don't know why. But...
Yeah. It's very festive.
Right. Now, this is interesting. We finally got an anti-ballistic missile shooting a ballistic missile.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How quick are they moving?
Yeah, let's show. So our guy is Mach 7 now. Yeah. Their guy is Mach 6. Woo!
Let's see the accuracy now.
I will do. Yeah, I will slow it right down as well. Russia is at 60,000 feet.
Worryingly, two of them. Yeah, they have two
that's
in
a
the
miss.
air.
That's a miss. I don't think that's going to hit.
It's going to be hard.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll have a proximity fuse.
Well.
Oh! Fewington Wooingtons. That was a good press of the pause button.
Yeah, it's like Mach 14 together.
Now, in real life, that absolutely... It doesn't have to hit it, view it. Well, I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it has to go near it, and it will set a proximity ring off, and it will... But anyway... Yes! Come on!
Yeah.
Iskander down. That's the giant. That's why Russia pays their millions and millions... Or paid, back in the 1980s, their millions of rubles for giant.
Their own Iskanders 40 years later.
Right. Well done. That's cool stuff, that is. Right.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I can't click on them. Oh, first one missed.
Exactly. They're very smart to send two at a time.
Right.
When they're threats.
That was exciting. I was super happy about that, viewers. Right, last unit, Patriot. We are going to be using again, I'm not sure what year it is, because they're a weird hodgepodge of years, the Patriot is. I was speaking to a Patriot operator who saw one of our videos just the other day and said, look, to be honest, they're not what you think. There are, some of the units in those batteries are 40 years old. Some are brand new. It's all a big, mashy hodgepodge. Yeah. It's all falling apart, and probably just the same as the Russian stuff as well. Right, where do you want to put it? After it or before it?
If that's what people are saying, maybe.
Yeah, but that's what the two real operators who I've interviewed have said. Put it a couple of miles afterwards. So that's what I'm going to do. Viewers. Put it a couple of miles afterwards in the biggest, openest field I can find, which is probably that one there. Coverage, I'm going to just make sure it's pointing. It has got the coverage, but I just make sure it's all 100% the best we can do. That said, it's normally directional AESA radar, isn't it? So
yeah. And just to be sure, you pointed even the electrical and the So the power is
So I want to make sure the power. I don't want the magnetic fields to be confused in any way. All right, I've got absolutely everything there now. Viewing to wounded, because I always get in trouble when the Americans are losing my battles, viewers. I have immediate, not demonetization. What do you call it? I have immediate drop in donations, which at the moment I need. So, win, win, win.
So we have both the Pack 2
Yep.
GMT. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So the Pack 2 GMT is the latest Pack 2 version. As you mentioned, it's an older one. And the Pack 3 MSE is the latest
These guys here.
of the Pack 3 versions.
Roger. And they're all facing the right direction. They're ready to fire, viewers. So that's the best chance they can possibly get.
Yeah. And you have the latest radar. You can see also the 65A.
Yeah.
The ASA radar.
And like I said, everywhere we go in Ukraine, there's going to be these trees and hedgerows. You know, we're not fighting in a desert here, so probably not going to see the missiles.
Yeah.
Best way to take these missiles down is an iPad and a
Wow.
friggin'... Yeah, that was fast.
Yeah.
I'm slightly worried. Oh, we'll have to eliminate it if it does that, because it's not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, it's the
No.
TVM on these, also like the Russian ones, so that's at loose, when they lose their lock,
Alright.
they will destruct.
Okay, it's not going to see them now again until they do the pick up a pop-up. Which is going to be about now. Right. Hello, Patriot. Can you react fast enough? Come on, you're pointing in the right direction. Your radar's omnidirectional.
The Pack 3 is actually made for this.
Yep, that's Pack 2. I see it's got plenty of girth on it. That's going to work. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get my donations today, aren't I? This is wonderful. Or am I? Or friggin' am I?
Should have fired more of them.
Oh, it missed, but it hit. It missed, but it hit.
It's a 33 meter fragmentation cloud.
Look at that, viewers. That's exactly what Pack 2 is. Pack 2, isn't it? That's designed to do that, isn't it? If it was a Pack 3, it's designed to pretty much ram into it, isn't it?
Yeah,
But this,
exactly.
yeah. Ooh, look at that, Wingtons. That's what you are, which you are. That's great. Right, let's look at the next one. I don't think he's going to get this in time.
Yeah.
I think he's left it too long.
Yeah, should have fired more.
Should have fired by now. Uh-oh, I apologise, Americans, but you're... Oh, the hell killed it?
Okay, mind control.
Apparently mind control killed it. No, there's definite... we just missed it. Look, there's a smoke trail going to it.
Okay, yeah, okay. We are just blind.
Right, okay, we have to watch here, viewers, because obviously we're missing something. Pack 2 again. That's not getting there quick enough, because the target building's right there.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No. It's used all its aces. It's no good, viewers. That one might... Oh, one got through! One got through! It blew itself up! Ladies and gentlemen, Patriot!
Okay.
We best not talk about that. I guess the thing happened.
Interesting.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. One of these ones fired. I was saying about the placement doesn't matter. Here's an excellent example where placement does matter. One of these guys would have fired, viewers, at that kind of angle there, and it would have lost track, and they're designed to explode when they lose track, and the blast frag of the Pack 2 would have damaged these. So yeah, a bit stupid. But never mind. It wouldn't have made a huge difference to the result, viewers. Right, I'm pretty sure there's no point in moving that forward. They're just not... Yeah. None of these systems are designed for short-range air defense, and we're abusing them by doing it. So why don't we move right onto the ballistic?
I mean, the issue with the cruise missile is it's a very short time where they actually climb up from the terrain masking. You have extremely short amount of time to do something. Even, I mean, no matter where you place them.
Roger. Maximum altitude engagement of Pack 2 or Pack 3. I remember it being higher, the Pack 3, but...
Yeah, exactly. The Pack 3 is very high. But I don't remember exactly right now. I've been working with the Russian missiles, like 80,000 feet, I think, for the Pack 2.
Sure.
And it should be even more on the other one, the Pack 3.
I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think. Oh, Pack 3's. Now, this is interesting. This time it's Pack 3.
Yeah.
So it was Pack 2 for the cruise missile. This time for the ballistic missiles, Pack 3. That's probably what I would expect to happen in real life, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the altitude, since it's much higher also.
What did he shoot him at? Wow, he shot him at about 120,000 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, viewers! And these aren't TVM, these are Fox 3s, aren't they? These have got their own radar.
Exactly.
For absolute precision.
Yeah, exactly. Their own radar, yeah.
Right. Well, let me get a little bit closer, and then we'll start to take some measurements. Man, the math! The math!
40,000 meters.
Oh, that's 120,000 feet plus. Right, well, that'll be why then. Right, viewers, Iskander is doing Iskander things. Our Pack 3 is not as fast as a Giant. It's unpowered at Mark I don't know, 3 or 4. Let's keep going. Oh,
It relies on accuracy with a hit to kill. It has a small, what's called the lethal enhancer that fragments, but it's a very small cloud, like a couple of meters.
I'm guessing, is that the fuse? I see some perforated holes there. Is that the fusing area? Or is that something to do with the warhead? That usually means fusing.
Yeah.
I wonder if they've got. I wonder if the fusing, it has to be so accurate that they've got all these sensors. Because usually you just have a few sensors because, you know, it doesn't have to be mega accurate.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, you're beside plane now, blow up. But this has to be so accurate. I wonder. I'd love to know that, viewers. Someone who I just can't. No one will be able to tell me because it's freaked. They'll have to kill me. Right, viewers. I think it's going to do it.
Yeah, let's see. It's all about accuracy now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
my
yeah.
boy. Pack 3. That's where you can carry on paying your Patreon, viewers, because you just shot down a friggin' ballistic missile. And that's Pack 2.
Yeah, since it come down, yeah, it should have gone for the Pack 3. It would have been smarter.
I guess
this will probably do the job.
Pack 2, very different missile, very old missile. Oh, not as accurate, but it did the freaking job.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Brilliant.
See the 2 types of impact.
That was a great one, probably our best one yet, viewers. Right, let's just run through the systems. So we fired cruise missile. Sorry it took so long, viewers, but it's friggin' awesome. And the ballistic missiles. Gepard shot at cruise missile but couldn't actually hit it. Why? I don't know what to say such things. I think that's a game problem, but I don't know is the answer. So I don't know. It tried amazingly to shoot the ballistic missiles but couldn't get the lead. Tunguska, same thing. It shot at the calibers but couldn't shoot them down for reasons unknown. It tried to shoot the ballistic missile but it couldn't. The SA-15 made mincemeat of the guys, what they called, the calibers. No problem at all. And shot at, amazingly, the ballistics, but they just couldn't hit. SA-10 didn't do anything. Couldn't do anything right. It couldn't shoot I tried to put it in front, behind, Milar's behind. Would not shoot the calibers. It just can't lock in time. It's the wrong type of missile defense system.
Exactly.
It also didn't shoot. No, it did try. It did try and shoot the ballistic missile, but it had to fly backwards and could not compute it because of Little Russian Man.
The capability was completely out of the envelope of the...
SA-12, late 80s, had no chance against, tried, but no chance against caliber. With its friggin' giant missile, shot down ballistic missile. And isn't it great, viewers, that you can see stuff doing pretty much what it's supposed to do? Modelled well. Well done, everyone who's involved in all these mods. Pack 3 and Pack 2, Patriot, 2020 spec. Oh, God, did it shoot the cruise? It didn't shoot the cruise missiles down. No, one got through. It did the best so far, as you would expect from a 2020 site. You know, it's always going to be better than this 1980s site. It's got modern radar, we've given it. We've given it a Pack 3 modern missile. We've got almost all of the cruise missiles, but one got through, leakage.
You could have tried with removing the Pack 2s from the Patriot site and try it on the cruise missiles.
And the other ones managed to shoot the ballistic missile down. You want me to just one more test, just Pack 3?
Yeah, exactly. There are several sites that's only using the Pack 3s.
All right, Viewingtons, we'll do the one more thing. Hey, heavens, everyone likes doing the thing.
Yeah, so that we force the decisions on him.
You will use my decisions.
Use the new missile,
Use the use the good one, knobhead.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I've got it.
I just want to get rid of old stock.
Patriot 2 miles back with Pack 3, so the proper 2020 spec, if you like. And popping up now. Right, Wooingtons, hand up if you can see a Patriot battery. Oh, they're fired. You're right, CH. Look at you doing all the things. Now, but will it get leakage though?
Yeah. You usually get some leakage.
I'm gonna go
like a bad diaper.
Oh yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, I bought diapers today. I bought 96 bumper pack of baby diapers. No, it got through again. Look at that. It's like Huh.
It's not firing enough. Yeah, exactly.
Oh well,
but exactly.
It's a nit problem.
We're gonna get them all. Yeah.
That's it, viewers. I found that thoroughly good, CH, and you know me, I like good things. Any insights or anything to add?
No.
Okay, bye.